Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Starkstefen 3D, and today I'm coming with super excited Halloween themed digital sculpting tutorial. In this video I have shared some interesting ZBrush techniques that can help you speed up your workflow. Last year I made some one styles of 3 different pumpkins and I did one more pumpkin character concept last year. That both models available in my store already. Also, I added more designs last week in my store. I will drop a link in the description. Be sure to check out. If you enjoy my work, you can support me by making a purchase, and you get STL files with high quality and easy to 3D print. And your support always helps to me for making more like this content. When I start thinking about Halloween concepts, I prompt with my mind. I have some idea to design a pumpkin as a superhero concept, but in a fun and unique 3D cartoon style. I like very much for making cartoon 3D models. I had few ideas, but I wanted to develop them further. So I did some research, gathering references on Pinterest and learning from Midjourney. So I tried some Midjourney images so I get closer to my concept. After finding some images that closely matched my vision, I started bringing it to life using my ZBrush skills. So start with sphere and turn on radial symmetry from transform menu. Give the numbers like 8 or 12 count for the sculpting pumpkin. So I just started sculpting using clay brush. Create your own pumpkin. I am trying to do with manually now. I don't use any procedure like array mesh here because I want the more organic pumpkin like that. So I trying sculpting things like that. So it is very fun to me. So try to find a good shape of pumpkin. After pumpkin model done, turn off the radial symmetry menu and start using normal basic symmetry. When you are working with radial symmetry brush, the symmetrical around the mesh will be coming good, but we need to work on symmetry right now. So make sure your model need to be both side will be same shape, symmetrical. So if not even both side, you need to make mirror and weld. Use mirror and weld and merge the model as more symmetrical. Make the model more symmetrical. And then you can start sculpting with a mask brush, eye and mouth like this. So I make mask invert and also I using mask I create one extract mesh for making glasses, the Spiderman glass. So using remeasure, use some cleanup mesh and then create like a hard surface. Add some thickness and use curve insert brush. Add some frame to that mesh. Now I am going to make the glass borders will be more metal hard surface format. I am going to remove some of edges using Z modeler brush. I am inserted Q cylinder. Now I am adding some subdivision levels. You can also take cylinder or any other cylindrical object. Make sure make that model have more polygon for sculpting. And again turn on the radial symmetry menu. Sculpt like this. I am adding one more sphere for body. I am making sure that shape will be more fun, more miniature style. I am now creating legs with the move brush, but it will be not good for beginner. So if you feel not good, you add some curve tube it will be gives you more control to make that model more cleaner and smoother. Try to use that curve tube as a hand or legs. You can get more control on mesh and use curve deformation menu. Use like this and create legs and hand. And I am tried some of future backside. The Spider-Man have backside some legs in movie, but I tried that with this curve brush. Add some Q cylinder for leg and use the extender deformation menu and try to get some interesting shape and make sure keep the edges crease PG on and make divide more. Create two different meshes like this, shoe bottom and shoe upper side. Create using deformation tools. It will be give you more control and more unique shapes without sculpting. After creating shoe, make mirror and weld. You will get both side same shoe. Now I'm started sculpting on body mesh. I'm trying to do more stylish body shape. Using clay brush and sculpt whatever style you want to look. Make smooth. Now this segment I'm going to make hand using cube. I'm added some cube. Hold control and take one more copy and move using gizmo. Place that first finger. Now click gear icon, add deformation curve. That's very interesting, right? You can add 3 points for finger flexibility and adjust the shape and take one more copy for the second finger. Same thing you need to repeat. After rotating the view, what do you notice? Mesh is so deep, right? I forget to scale down the z-axis. This will be happen sometime if we are not aware in all side of view. That's the problem in 3D modeling, right? But 3D models are very highly skilled person because we are need to check all the angles, how it will be work. We learn life lessons like this. We need to check every side before making some decision. Every 3D artist have some different type of struggles and they have some more vision from others. We need to focus on every side. At the same time, we need to finish model on time for clients. That's why the 3D modeling takes longer time. Sometimes time lapse will be make you more urge to create 3D modeling, but process will be take 2 or more days for making that kind of work. So don't struggle to make like very fast. Just start with slowly. When you are beginner, do very slow, not an urgent thing, okay? For YouTube videos, I'm making little bit shorter to understand how I do this process, because we are unable to see whole process and we are unable to speak with explanation. Whole the process will not that much useful to you. Here the main thing is how I am using some techniques to achieve good quality without sculpting, using remeasure, curve tube and curve deformation tools, extender tools. You need to check out that kind of things. It will be very useful making your model more faster. So I have make that hand look like little wide because this is Halloween theme, and I added some subdivision levels to that model. Use Dynamesh for merging all the things in one mesh and try sculpt little details on hand. Smooth out the merging area and do again remesh to that mesh. Give little bit improvement to that hand using sculpting. Take that hand and place it the proper position into the body. Now I'm going to create build from that body mesh. Just mask around the body where you want the build. Just mask it that area and use extract and remesh it. Use deformation menu polish by group for clean up the edges of that mesh. So I'm started creating Spider-Man logo here. So I'm using mask brush. I'm trying to draw a spider design. And use extract to get that mesh into another subtool. Use Z modeler brush and keep creating some polygroups for the build detail. And take that mesh as duplicate and hide the some other polygons. We need to add some thickness to that mesh, so I'm using here panel loops for adding thickness. When you are modeling, keep add some edge loop to that model. It will be give you more round edges. When you making divide that model, edges will be look more chamfered. It will be gives you some good finish to that model. I'm adding some deep detail into that build. Here I am extracted some pieces for dresses. Now I am started sculpting Spider-Man web details on the dress using my custom brush. Here I am adding some shoe detail. I am extracted mesh from the leg and I remeshed, and again I extrude that mesh for making thickness to that mesh. When I do remesh, I always keep the groups colors, so the curve tube will be placed good in that mesh group borders. I am adding here little bit more detail onto the font. Connect the dots like web. Create more stylized web design. Give some breath and gap when processing quick save. It's not a quick save, it's a live save for 3D artist. I'm adding more detail to the hand also. Keep on mind, don't forget add more depth to when you engrave that mesh. So add more intensity to the brush, so you will got exact detail on 3D printing.
Got a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another grind.
Using surface menu, I am adding some interesting detail on eye glass. Find a beautiful texture to add some interesting detail on eye. Now the model is ready. I am going to merge all the thing together. After merging, I am using the union in deformation menu tool. I will combine all the mesh into one mesh. Before exporting that model, we need to reduce that poly count amount. So I'm going to use dissemination master in Z plugin and reduce that poly count before exporting. Details will not lose when you're doing dissemination master. So that's the thing guys. How is this video? And don't forget to comment that about this video and write me your thoughts about my YouTube channel. If you found this video very useful to you, please give like, share and subscribe. Also, do you want to check out my recent works? Keep following me on Instagram, Facebook and ArtStation. I give links in my description. Alright guys, let's catch up in my next video. Until next time, this is Stefan signing off.